All right, so today I'm back at it with the clapped out champion right here. I'm gonna go through some of the things that are missing, and try to get to them. So in looking at the motor, there's some pretty obvious stuff. So in terms of one of the codes, it relates to a vacuum leak, and we can see why right here. Oh my god. Well, the hood just dropped down. I'm glad that didn't catch me there, but anyway, so the struts need to be replaced. But that aside, right here is where the OEM airbox would go, and it's missing. There's normally some vents here. A matter of fact, you know what I'll do, since I have the 330i here, I'll show you what it should look like, and then you'll have a good comparison. Let's check this out here so you can see what a perfect what a perfect engine bay should look like. Okay, first of all, there's the engine cover, but that's neither here nor there. This is what the OEM airbox looks like. So there's a vent here that goes from the grill, takes in air through here, and then takes it to the airbox. Then from the airbox, you have the MAF right here, mass flow air sensor, and then it connects to the motor. So this whole section is missing, right? Including the MAF. Moving over here now, we can see that whole thing is missing. So you remember, it's supposed to channel up through here, then go across to where the airbox should be. This connector goes to the mass flow air sensor and then connects to this boot here. That whole thing is missing. So this part we have, hold on. This item here we have. Yeah, there we go. So this part goes here and the airbox connects. The nice part is while this is off, I'll be able to look at the belts, see how that's looking. But I do have the parts coming in terms of the airbox, a new MAF, so that we could connect it. And I think, frankly, it gives me an opportunity to check the boots and make sure that there's no rips there. And I think this box right here is the airbox. Funny enough, it's the perfect thing. I was able to find an airbox from the actual car. So this is an 06 325i, and this airbox is from a 325i. That's just kind of by coincidence that I was able to get that lucky. So going to the front of the car here, basically just kind of like drops down in there. Down here, this attaches. That's where the MAF goes. Number one, I'm going to take out the old filter here. Then number two, install the MAF. Then lastly, get everything fitted and bolted down. So let's open this thing up. Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll open up the box itself. I miss the days of the E30 where you just, I don't know, you just unclasp it. You know, sometimes they had it on the Japanese cars like that too. But anyway, I mean, this keeps it sealed. All right, so here's the old, oh wow. Yeah, it's time for a change. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean out this box here and then add in the new one. Here's the new one. Frankly, to be honest with you, they both look like, they basically look identical, except I don't know, this one's clean and this one's disgusting. With the new air filter back in, next up will be the MAF. You want to be careful with this. You don't want to touch the sensor or anything like that. I am wearing gloves, but what I'm going to do is I'll switch out my gloves to make sure I'm very careful. I'm going to have these as a substitute in the meantime. So it seems that this, what I need for the MAF here is it's the equivalent of a wood screw, this type. right? Number 8, 1 inch, and it honestly fits perfectly. So it's what I'm going to use for now, and then I'll get a replacement after. But I'm going to load this up, put it on the car, and go from there. I mean, it works. It's a perfect fit for whatever that's worth. Yep. Next up is getting it on the car. Let's do it. Let me take a look for reference. All right. So it goes in like this. So this part goes in here, and down here we'll hook in where the map is. So I'm gonna have to move this around so I could tighten it when the time comes. I want to make sure you have this because fishing it out later, it's going to be more difficult to fish it out later. Let's get it around here, keep it out of the way, and I'll use some contact cleaner to clean that connector off so there's not an issue there. All right, let's get it in. After that's on and you tighten it down, with the screwdriver, you'll want to connect the MAF. So I think the best way to deal with this is going underneath here. All right. And then connect and put it on. All right, and for this one, right, it has 2 attachment points here and here. And dude, I don't know what to tell you. The same wood screw works again. It's a perfect fit. So that's what I'm going to use until I get the replacement. And it's perfectly secure. I'm going to be honest with you. It's more secure than this one. Like there's more movement on this one. I'll have to tighten these. But as far as this one, I mean, it's not moving. I'm using the same amount of force. The only thing moving here is my hand. So we've got the airbox in. It has everything. It has this that comes from the grill, the airbox. Got a new filter. We have a new MAF. Everything is secured down. There you go. But once again, thanks for taking a watch, guys. And until next time, drive safely.